Fancy testing some Aurora powders out? Well, this is what I did with these guys. And I might have even added a bit of glow in the dark to them. If you want to see how these were made, then please keep watching the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing just a simple video, and I'm going to be testing out some interference powders that I found off of Amazon. The reason why I want to test these out is because these interference powders are going to be part of a bigger project. It's going to be for my sister's birthday present, the dragon that I'm going to do soon. So yeah, I just want to test these out and see which colours are which, because they're not actually labelled properly. So I'm going to go and get my UV resin, and I'm going to get my UV dual light set up, and yeah, we're going to fill these up and we'll see how it goes. So just give me 1 minute, a second for you, and we'll get started. Okay guys. So, got everything ready now. Now, this is going to be like a bit of a beginner video because this isn't actually very hard to do. The only thing I would say is, if you are a beginner, I would definitely start with alcohol inks when you're using this technique first, just so you can get familiar with UV resin. And if you do use mica powder, only use a small amount, because UV resin, it needs the UVs to penetrate it both sides so that it cures properly. So if you put too much mica powder in and it gets really opaque, it can end up not curing properly. So my opinion is, if you're going to do this sort of thing, I would say just be really careful with your mica powder. Be really careful. Just putting you that way so you can see. So let me just get a spoon and we'll get started with this. Now, normally I would say, oh dear, those are stuck together. I would normally say use a respirator when using resin, but because I'm only using such a small amount of UV resin, in my opinion, you shouldn't need to wear a respirator for this, because I am only using a very small amount. So I would say yes to gloves, definitely. Just in case, you know, you are allergic to the stuff, and UV resin is also something that can harm your skin. So I would definitely say wear gloves. But when it's just a small amount like this of resin, I didn't get a stirrer. What are you doing, Steph? I would say it's okay if you don't want to particularly wear a respirator. So I know this particular mica powder is not the one I'm looking for my dragon, but I just want to see how it looks, because I've never really used interference mica powders before, and this particular brand it doesn't have a name, so I need to see if these are going to be actually showing up in my project. So that's why I'm doing this test today. And I think it's a good thing I do this test as well, mainly because I know resin hobby is expensive, and some of the interference mica powders out there aren't very cheap. So if I can get these to work, this might be something if you're just starting out, or if you don't particularly have a lot of money. This might be a mica powder, if you want interference that is, that might interest you, because they're not honestly very expensive. They're actually a really good value for money, if I'm honest. So we'll see how it goes. Now, this is translucent. I only put a slight bit in. So let's see how it looks. Now, it is going to look opaque in this, but I'm hoping, because I've only put a small amount in, it's not going to have a problem curing. See, that looks very opaque. And the other thing is, if I make any mistakes, you guys don't have to. So now these things, this particular mould has constellations in it, so bubbles can probably hide in those constellations. So, but that one's full now. That one's completely full now. So I think I might use the same one actually, because should I? I think I'm just gonna get another one. I don't particularly like these cups because they've got the ridges underneath. Well, around and underneath. So I do want to use these ones up. So that one was this colour. It's like almost like a yellowy goldy colour, I believe. It looks gold to me anyway. So that's that one that we've done. I think I might do this one next. I think this is supposed to be a red. I'm hoping this will come out. Oh, actually, is that the red? No, that's the purple, I think. So this is the red. This is the one I'm hoping to use for the dragon. So if this comes out the way I want it to, I think it'll be just right for what I want. So I'll just wipe this off real quick. Pop it there. We'll undo this. Has this got a thing in it? Yeah, it has. So we'll just pop this open. Oh, that's just spread everywhere. Don't think it's gone on my mould though. I think I got lucky there. So we'll just put a little bit, and I do mean like a really small amount. Don't need much. So about that amount, actually a bit more. Maybe about that much. We'll have to see how that goes. So, right, so I can already see that that isn't the colour that I thought it was going to be. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's almost like oh, what can I describe it as? It's almost like a really light green colour. So I thought this was red, but it's not. That's okay though, because we'll get to the red one. And once I know which one's the red one, I'll be able to put a little dab on it. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. So every one that I've done, I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to put a dab of, once I can get it back on, there we go. I'm going to put a small amount of the colour on top of the lid, just so I know what that, oh my goodness. Yeah, don't do that, guys. Don't turn your light on when you're still mixing your UV resin, because it will cure. Especially under that light. That light's very powerful. So we'll just turn that off for now. I'll do that again in a minute. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing, because I can't have that near the light, because otherwise it'll be a disaster. It honestly will. Right, so that's all nice and mixed. It's not too opaque again, so I'm hoping, praying really, that it does cure properly. So I'll just fill this up. I hope I've done enough UV resin in here. I'm sorry if you can hear noise in the background. One of my cats, she's not spayed yet because, well, she's only just turned, let's see, 9 months now. So we are going to get a spayed soon, but at the moment she's just going through her heat. So as you can imagine, she is meowing all the time. So yeah, that's what you can hear in the background, if you can hear that, and I do apologise. So I'm just getting rid of all those bubbles and making sure there's no bubbles on those intricate bits. Right, I've got a bit of this colour left in here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the same as what I've just done on the other one, and I'm going to put a good dab of the UV on there so that when I come back to them, I am absolutely sure which colour's which, because honestly, I'm not kidding you, you can't tell anything from just looking at these bottles. You really can't tell anything from these bottles. So oof. So yeah, I'm just going to do this again. So now that you've seen me do a few, I'm going to put you on a small fast forward, just so that we're not doing this over and over again. And yeah, this video is not going to be a long one. So yeah, I'll put you on a small fast forward and I'll be back in a minute. So that's all of them. I think it's this one that I was hoping for. Can you see how different it looks on the black background? It's really cool. Like on the white background it's a lot different, but on this background, on a black background that is, I forgot to pop some bubbles there. It's a lot different, you see? So this one's a red colour and this one's a purple. Can you see how different they look? Now, this is the one that I wanted, but because it's on a black background, it looks a lot different. On the white background, it looks almost pink. So I think I will be using this colour, but on a white background, not on a black one, just so that it doesn't turn that reddy colour, because that's not the one I want. You know what? I might change my mind a little bit actually. I might go for this purpley colour. I was hoping for a pink, but I think this purpley colour's the probably closest to what I'm wanting. So I might actually go for this one for the dragon instead of the red. So I did what I said. I put a little bit of the UV resin on the lid, so I know which one's which. So all we've got to do now is, if I just pick up this really slowly, pop it under there, and I'm going to put it on for about 3 minutes. Now, when you've got this dual lamp on, you need to be careful and maybe look away from the UV lights, because it is UV, and if you look directly into sunlight, obviously you're going to hurt your eyes. This is the same scenario basically. So when it's on, make sure you don't look directly inside it, because you will hurt your eyes, and it can get really hot as well. So you know what, I'll just put it on for 2 minutes actually. So yeah, safety tip, don't look into the light when it's on. It'd really ruin your eyes. And yeah, wear your gloves as well, obviously, as I've said before. While that's curing, I do want to thank everybody who subscribed to me. Thank you very much. I am always grateful for anybody who wants to subscribe to me, who wants to see my videos, who actually watches my videos as well. It's really overwhelming to me that, like, I think I've said this a million times before, but I'll say it again. It is really surprising to me personally that so many people want to watch my videos, and yeah, I'm lost for words, really. So yeah, thank you, and thank you for all your comments and your likes, and thank you for your feedback as well. I mean, the feedback is great. It improves your view of things. So any feedback you can give me really is a blessing to me, as long as it's respectful, obviously. So yes, thank you for subscribing, for viewing, for commenting, for liking, all of the things. If you are viewing my video and you haven't subscribed to me yet, please think about subscribing. It's only a click away. It's only down at the bottom. It doesn't cost you any money, and if you hit that bell as well, you'll get notified of any upcoming videos or any videos that I am posting on my channel. So yeah, just think about it. So this is all done now. I'm hoping it's all cured. So let's just test it. Those have all cured. So it should have cured on the front as well, but we'll see. Ah, that's not fully cured. So we'll put that back in there. So this is what I mean by mica powders causing a little bit of problems with your curing process. If it's too thick with mica powder, it doesn't cure properly. It really doesn't. But I did want to test these pieces out, so I'm still glad I did it. Yeah, that one's not cured either properly. So I'm probably just going to wipe that off because and probably cure it as well. The other way you can do this is Daniel Cooper, he did an experiment where he put not quite cured UV resin items into water and then cured it. So I might do that with bigger items, or slightly bigger items, not much bigger than this obviously. But with because these are mainly cured, there's some bubbles in that one, I forgot about that. Because these are mainly cured, I think it just needs a few more minutes under the light. You see that one's not cured either properly. They've come out really stunning though. So we'll just put that under there. You know what, I might just give this a few more minutes under there itself. So I'll just let those ones cure and then I'll put these ones back under. So if you just give me a minute, we'll get these ones under. I was going to put you on a pause, but it's not going to take long. So those are all cured now, I think. So I'm just going to flip this over. I'm just going to give it another douse with the UV light. And hopefully, without any problems arising, it'll cure properly this time. Now, I forgot one major thing with this mould. I totally forgot to put some isopropyl alcohol on the bottom. But luckily, me swishing the brush around has done some good, so there's no bubbles on the bottom, but there is some bubbles on the side. So yeah, in future I would probably put some isopropyl down and make sure those are cured. Those don't have any bubbles in them. So just gonna wait for this to finish. I think that'll be enough because it is mostly cured, so that one's cured properly, so that's good. That's come out really nice. That one's cured properly. There was something in my mould there. That one's got a little bit of a bubble on it. And this is the last one. This is a bluey colour. Oh, and it's on Taurus as well. That's my Taurus is my what do you call it? Birth animal? Birth constellation. Whatever you want to call it. Birth month. Those are really nice. I like those. And there's just a bit of a smear there from, I think it's from the UV resin not curing properly, but all in all, they're really nice. I like them. So yeah, in future, if you want to test anything out in terms of, you know, mica powders or anything, I would test them out in something small like these. Oops. At first, and then you can see which ones you want to use. So yeah, we've tested all those out now, and yeah, I think I will use this purpley colour one on Gemini. There's still a bit of UV on there. Oh well, I'll put it under the lamp again in a minute. But yeah, I think I will use this colour for the dragon, mainly because it might look purple on the black, but on this it almost looks pink. Don't know if you can see that on the camera. Let me just make sure it's in frame. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's picking that up, but can you see how pink that is? So that's the pink, that's the purple one. This one is red. It's got a reddy tint to it. This one is golden or yellow. It's very pretty. This one's the blue. I don't know if focus. There we go. That's the blue. This one, I don't know whether to call this one the white or a silvery tone to it, but it's very shimmery. So that's that one. And this one is a green. Yeah, I would say that was green. So they're really pretty, those. So yeah, that's the test over with. The other thing I want to try again is to do this mould, because last time I got really disappointed with it not working properly. So I think I might try to do this mould again. But I'm not going to use UV. I am going to use a fast cure resin, because I've got some fast cure resin on me. And yeah, we'll do this again and see how it's going to look. So if you just give me a few minutes, I'll get all this tidied up and we'll do this.
Give me a sign that I'm not losing my mind. Starting a new journey is always gonna be scary, but as I walk to harbor and I watch the tides grow stronger, resin gods, please be with me, help show people what I can see. Highland, homemade crafts, my inspiration is where I'm at. Scottish Highlands, so beautiful and mighty, sing for me and bless me to keep my creations tidy. I have so many ideas floating in my mind, I might need help to decide. I can't believe that I have so many people who want to watch me all over the world. A great community, let's have fun with the creations that will be done. It makes this creator happy that you would want to subscribe to me. Highland, homemade crafts, my inspiration is where I'm at. Scottish Highlands, so beautiful and mighty, sing for me and bless me to keep my creations tidy. I have so many ideas floating in my mind, I might need help to decide. want to watch me all over the world. A great community, let's have fun with the creations that will be done. It makes this creator happy that you would want to subscribe to me. Highland homemade crafts, my inspiration is where I'm at. Scottish Highlands, so beautiful and mighty. Sing for me and bless me to keep my creations tidy. I have so many ideas floating in my mind. I might need help to decide.
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm sorry I'm out of breath. I've just been doing some house chores, so I'm a bit out of breath. Lugging heavy machinery and that around, so just give me a minute. I shouldn't be touching that with my fingers. And it's very warm in my craft room today again. Goodness. So, this is set up now, so it'll look really pretty. This is only my second time using this mould, so let's see what we've got. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. Though, I think I'm gonna like the alcohol inks in there better. Don't know if you guys can see. There is a bit of sparkle in there. It's really pretty. So yeah, that's a pretty nice mould. I love it. And it's my first Intoresin mould. Hopefully I'll be getting more in the future, but we'll have to see. Well, that's very pretty. You can use this as a pendant or a keychain, anything like that really. There is a bit of overspill there. I need my deburring tool. There's no sharp edges really either, so that's good. I could have filled up a little more, but I should say I don't think my work table's very level, so there is a bit of a lip up here. Right, I'm just gonna sand it down a bit as well. That's feeling a lot better now. God, my hands are sweaty. I'll just clean that mess up so that my workspace stays clean. I'll just give that a wipe down as well. There we go. There we are. Right, so that's that demoulded. I might do actually a little trick that Michelle off Glitz and Glitter does. I hope she doesn't mind me doing it, but I'm thinking about putting some rhinestones at the top because I quite like that technique. And I think it makes it look even prettier, if I'm honest. So just wait a minute while I get my rhinestones. Let's see. Now, I'm not sure which rhinestones I actually want on as of yet, but I'll get some of the things that I have. I'm sorry about all the shuffling and noise. There we go. Right. Let's see. Quite like these dark ones. I think those go quite nicely with that colour. What do you think? Yeah, I think I might go with that colour. Now, I don't think I've got a dark colour in here to use. These are all quite colour changing really, so I might leave those out. But yeah, I think I might do those dark blue ones. Those are green. Just move these over here. And let's see, where did I put my glue? It's over there. Oopsie. Oh yeah, there goes the lid. I'll have to get that out later. Wax pencil, that's what I need. Where's my little wax pencil? There's a wax pencil, I'll use that. Okay, I'll not put too much in. That'll do. Okay, let's see. I have a feeling these might be the same size, but we'll soon see. I think I might put a bit too much glue on there. Right, that's one. Just going to push that a little bit that way, a little bit. There we go. Just going to spread that glue a bit further down, and I'm going to put some of these smaller, I think the smaller ones. They look smaller. They're different colours as well, I didn't know that. That's okay though, quite like those as well. Make sure they're straight. There we go, what do you think? It's very pretty, isn't it? Now, I would put a flat back bail on the back of this, but I've got some ordered, they just have to come. Hopefully they'll come pretty soon. And hopefully we'll have an unboxing to do on Sunday, which is going to be exciting. So you get a bonus video this week. But yeah, what do you think? So that's that one done. I've also got these here, back over. I think what I might do is I might get some of my, what do you call it now? My gloss, that's the one I wanted. some of my gloss and try filling these constellations in, and even the name if I can get away with it. So yeah, we'll put these away there maybe just for now. I'm sorry that my workspace is a little chaotic right now. Move everything over and we'll put you there. We'll put you back on here. But yeah, that's what I think I'll do. I'll just go and find... Am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one. I'm missing two. There we go. I'm just trying to decide what colours I should do for these. Might try and find a few different ones. Let's see. I might put some glow-in-the-dark powder in, you know. See how that looks. I'll only get a few colours though, because I don't want to like overdo it. So I've got a few cups here. Put a few... I don't want a lot, just want a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry if my voice is a bit croaky. It's been like that for a few days now. I'm wondering if I'm catching something like a cold, because it has been hot and cold recently, and yeah, it's just not been... It was really warm the other week and now it's just totally and utterly gone cold again, and at night as well. It's not good. Right, let's see if I can do this without... Well, I suppose I could put it in the constellations and then I can wipe the excess off, because the rest of it will be in those grooves. So I might get away with that. So that's that. Let me just get maybe a baby wipe. And let's see if I can wipe the excess off now. Oh, I've just taken it out of the name. I know everybody's going to probably say, oh, acrylic inks would be a lot better for this, and I do agree. Honestly, I do. Fortunately, I don't have any acrylic inks, acrylic paints at the moment. So I think I might just let that dry a bit before I do anything else with it. And I think I might put, that's a ready colour. Right, I think I'll just do the pink next. I'm really impressed with these glow-in-the-dark powders, because even though they're quite gritty, they've been crushed down to a very fine powder, and I've only used them a handful of times and some of the powder did sink, but honestly it was just that little bit. With glow-in-the-dark powders, they tend to be really clumpy and gritty, but these ones are quite good. I got them off for Amazon. I'll see if I can try and find the link for you for them. Now let's see if I can do this one. This is a very bright pink. I think Lula will appreciate this pink, and maybe if I can find a green. She likes green. I think I've got a green here somewhere as well. That a green would look nice. Neon green. Again, I don't know if this is gonna work, because it did work a bit with that. I'm really just dabbing it so that I don't take all of the excess out, because I want it to stay in those grooves. So I'm just dabbing it really lightly. It does seem to be staying in, so it might work. I'll just leave that one to dry as well. Let me go and see if I can find a green, because a neon green would look lovely in that green one there. Look at that. That's a really neon green, that. Now, neon colours aren't really... Oh, that's a bit too much, but we'll go with it. Neon powders aren't really my thing, but I do love glow-in-the-dark powders. And even though these are really neon-like at the moment, they do have a certain cool aspect to them. And the beauty of it is, these glow-in-the-dark powders, they'll still be able to be seen during the day too, because this green colour won't disappear. Yeah, it goes into the constellations okay, but the name, it's really hard to get that right. So I'll just try my very best to dab this really carefully, making sure I'm not getting anything I'm not supposed to be. That'll do it. Right, I've run out of pots now. What have we got left? Got the red, the white, I think that is. That's the gold. I thought I had a blue one somewhere. Did I do the blue one? I must have done the blue one in purple. Yeah, I did. That's okay. Right, let me just get a few more pots. There's one, and there's two. Right, so where's the lid to that green? There it is. We've done pink, we've done, whoopsie daisies. We've done green, we've done purple, so all we need now is, you know what? I don't think I need that cup. I'm not going to do that colour today. No, not that colour, the blue colour. yeah, let's do it. We'll do it on the white one. There we go. Right. So while I'm just doing this, I want to just ask you just to put in the comments, do you want me to do, so I did these interference powders in the white in just by themselves, but I was just wondering if you'd like me to do one where there is black behind it with the same mould, because I can definitely do that. And if you want to look at what they look like under under white and black, I can certainly do that. By the way, I do need to apologise to you all. I thought the powders I got were interference powders. They're actually, on the name anyway, on Amazon, they're actually classed as Aurora Powders. And I didn't know that. I thought they were interference powders. So I do apologise for calling them interference powders. I don't know if there's a difference. But yeah, I just wanted to apologise for calling them that because they're not named that on Amazon. So I don't want to confuse anybody that's watching my videos. I also want to mention, because lately, on every video I do, I seem to forget to do this, but I think I should probably start doing it. I want to mention that I am an affiliate with not only Intoresin, but Let's Resin, who else? The Resiners, and I do have discount codes for Intoresin, Istoyo and Resiners. If anybody would like to use them, they'll be down in the description. Because I know Intoresin molds especially, it can be really expensive when you're buying, especially the handmade molds, they can be really expensive. I should note. I've been trying to get my hands on some, but their other molds are really nice as well, so I would definitely give them a look. Their molds are beautiful. And I just want to mention again that, you know, we're nearly up to 100 subscribers, so I will be planning a giveaway for one lucky person. Goodness, that must have been chucked about a bit. Gone everywhere. Shall I use you? Just put a dab. What was I saying? I'm nearly up to 100 subscribers, so yeah. What I was saying was, I am planning on doing a giveaway. It's not going to be something big. It will probably be something that I have made. And it's just to show my appreciation to everybody who's subscribed to me and is watching my videos and is basically enjoying my content, really. Because when I started this channel, I wasn't expecting, like, the amount of people that I have watching me watch my videos, because even though I'm not a beginner to resin and have got experience, and I do want to share that experience with you guys, when it comes to YouTube, as I've said probably in my introductory video, it's a very new thing to me and it was very much out of my comfort zone. So this is just me showing appreciation to everybody who's encouraging me to keep going, and I can't thank you enough, really. Yeah, you'll probably be getting something that I've made in the post, and I will not be excluding anybody overseas. I know the world's a crazy place at the moment, but I want everybody to have a chance of getting something. So, and it's not as if I'm going to be doing giveaways every day. So yeah, I just want to really show my appreciation for that. Thank you so much. Right, there we go. Right, so that is pretty much the end of the video. I might do, if I do get my flat back bales, I will probably one on this, and the others I might consider putting rhinestones on, but I am not sure right now. I might just leave them as they are, as they dry. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. And yeah, watch out for Sunday's video. It's going to be another unboxing. I can't wait to do it. There's going to be a couple of moulds that I've been wanting to get for a while, and I can't wait to use them as well. And like I said, just give me a comment down in the comment section and just tell me, you know, what else should I do with this Intoresin mould? Like, what other colours should I do? And, you know, do you prefer, like, this with the mica powder? Or would you prefer, alcohol inks. And with these ones as well, would you like me to do a black background with the Aurora Powders as well as the white background? Just give me the information, and honestly, I will do it for you. I am really flexible on what you guys want me to do. So yeah, that's it really. I'll see you on Sunday most likely. So I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you later.
Let's go into my Highland fells and look in my book of spells, creating wonders in my domain. The resin is calling my name. Somewhere in my box of molds is a beauty that will unfold, creating magic with this liquid gold, and I wonder what will demold. Let my head be full of voices